Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft Xbox One Survival Let's Play. In today's episode, I wanted to take a break from building on the town itself and just add a little feature in sort of a memory of what we used to do on the channel. And that, of course, is CTM maps. Now, that doesn't mean that I have stopped doing them permanently, because I think I might be doing them again very soon on the other version of Minecraft now, the Windows 10 edition, because it thinks it gives me a little bit more freedom of what I can do. But I wanted to build myself a monument in this area, just kind of to show, kind of remember everything that's been done prior to this world. So, I've gathered up all the ingredients I think I need to build a monument, except the quartz, which means we're going to have to head into the nether at the start of this episode. And I think I've already decided where I'm going to put it. I'm thinking of redesigning this horrible wall here, which I've never really liked. I'll probably have to redesign the skeleton spawner entrance anyway at some point. I'll probably just build it into that wall there and build a staircase down. That might be the better option. But we're going to rip out that wall later on and then build ourselves a nice little monument. Now, obviously, we don't want to fill the monument because we want to kind of set ourselves tasks before we actually put them in the world. Now, I think I've come up with a very clever idea of what I want to do involving the... not the wool itself, but sort of more the ore blocks you get at the end of a monument. We're going to need quite a lot here, so we're going to be on quite a decent trip in the nether. But I wanted to avoid really fighting anything, because otherwise I would have had to go back to base. So, as you can tell, my nether is completely set on fire at this point. I've got to be very careful with what I do. And that also means avoiding getting killed by wither skeletons. So let's just take these two guys out really quickly. Doubt I'll get ahead. I mean, I would like a new beacon, obviously, because all the time that I've been working recently, I've been turning my iron farm back on again. It's a nice change to actually be gaining iron again than using it. It looks like this area is all out of its quartz. I think this is the area I always use. So let's go and pick a different area. That looks like we've got a little bit up here. Looks like we've also got a gas shooting at us already. Now, I don't tend to keep a bow in my inventory either at this point anymore, because I don't really need it. So, this is where it gets tricky. But, looking at the monument, we're going to need like a full stack of blocks at least, which means like 4 stacks of stuff. We got to be quick though. I mean, it's one of those things you kind of just got to keep an eye out for it. You're noticing there really isn't that much here. It's quite annoying. Let's just grab this. I do have a Fortune 3 on me. Look, in the chamber has actually come out of my ender chest for once to be useful, which is a nice change. I'm not really seeing too much quartz. There's some in the roof, but I don't really want to be messing about too much to just go and get that. Now, obviously, if I head over here, this is one of the fortresses, so we want to be careful of avoiding this. Can I just kill this guy with my sword? Yes, I can. I'm trying to find, like, a big open area of land that I've never been on before. This area looks about right. Can I kill you with my sword too? Nope, you're too high up. But this means, though, that the ghast will probably be very easily able to spawn in this area if it's flat. But what we want to do is we want to try to just run around and grab all the quartz. Now, obviously, if I'd have thought this through, I'd have got fire res potions from my base, using all the millions of potions we brewed up probably a month ago. I've never really got caught up with any of that since. Now, I wonder actually if this part of the nether, since it's newly generated, because I haven't really been in this area, that I'll have the new block. That is a good point, actually. I hadn't really thought about that. And also, that is a wither skeleton behind me. I had seen it, so I will go and deal with it. I wonder why they spawn so randomly. I thought they only spawned in fortresses. I guess the spawning mechanics for a wither skeleton on the Xbox version of this game is different to a PC version, because I swear they're only supposed to spawn inside fortresses, and there definitely is not a fortress here. Yes! Getting distracted, yes, this area has finally generated the new block, the magma block. I haven't actually used it yet in this world. Now, I've seen it in newer worlds, but I haven't actually seen it in my world, which is a nice change. So let's just grab some of this. I actually haven't seen this, so maybe we could probably find use for it for somewhere in the area. We'll probably come up with something we could use it for in the town as well. Maybe we use it to kill mobs in one of the mob farms or something. Might be a nice little idea to play with that instead. Got to be careful though. So looks like I'm not being shot at, which is nice. And I'll probably speak of that, and then I'll either look at the enderman or the ghast will start shooting. Looks like we've got more sort of dangerous-y areas around here. Now I've got to be careful. I don't want to fall in the lava either. I've also not got to lose my way of where I am. So let's just kind of do this. So if I go up here, yeah, it looks like there's a little bit more quartz up in this area. Now, I didn't really want to spend too much time looking around in the nether. I probably would have planned this a little bit better. I'd have done this beforehand, but I hadn't. I got everything else ready and then realized, hang on a second, I don't really have that much time to record this episode if I don't kind of show this bit. So hey, here we are in the nether now anyway. So let's just drain that and let's harvest up this huge wall that we seem to have found here. Now the benefits of this is the fact that eventually I'm going to have to reset my nether anyway, because I want more quartz. Now obviously I think we decided last episode, or at least I think I showed you last episode, that I'm going to be using quartz in the castle. Now obviously the castle, which I'm not sure you've got the full accurate representation of how big that thing's going to be, but it is massive. The inside piece, the inside main room itself, it's so big, I'm scared to start digging it out, because I know as soon as I'll start it, I won't do anything else in my world till it's done. How many blocks we got here? I'm trying to think how many I actually need. This might be enough for it, actually. I don't actually need too many for it, which is a nice change. Let's put those there. Let's just grab them and spin them. I think 51 should be enough. I think it only needs like 40-something blocks. Ooh, I thought I was falling in a hole then for a second. So now the tricky bit is to actually get back to my fortress. So we go this way. I think it just swings all the way around. We just loop back over to this side again. Yes, because that's my fortress right there, the one that I use consistently, which means my portal is right here. Aha! Obviously, this one I had to cover up, like I mentioned last episode, because gas kept blowing it out as I went into the nether. Aha, and home sweet home. Here we are, back again. Oh yeah, and my one wither skull that I got from a random 15-minute trip into the nether between last episode and this one. So there it is right there. So, obviously I want to put this right here. So we now have all the blocks that I need. I need to first figure out the size of this thing. Now obviously we've got to be careful tearing stuff out here, because there's actually an upper platform designed around this thing. So let's see what we can do by getting away with digging. So I think obviously what we're going to have to do is kind of make it level to this. And what I think I will also do is I'll change it so it has the same style patterns as we've got over at the 2 horse rinks above it. I need to get one of these going. I didn't realize I went into the nether with no food, which is never a smart thing to do. Let's just go down here. Grab some out of my pre-cooked furnace, shove coal in there, cooks the potatoes in there, which is kind of why I guess I don't really need the villager anymore, even though he despawned, died, etc, etc at some point. Just chew on some more potatoes. I see that skeleton on that roof, which means I do need to get up there and light it up at some point, but now is not the time. So, looking at this, we want to kind of, first of all, you got to realize that this is actually going to be bigger than I think, so we're going to have to move this wall across. So if I actually get the blocks off that wall, first of all, we're going to take that piece out right there. That pillar's going to go. So none of this will exist. So if I actually just dig all this wall out first, what I should have done is really planned for this. I mean, the easy bit is building the actual the monument itself, which I guess is the nice thing. So what we need to do here then is grab the stone brick and just kind of do sort of this. How high does it go? I think that's stone brick at the top there. So if I place stone brick there, and just do sort of that pattern, we're following this idea here, so it's going to be 1, break the torch for 2, and another one right here. Then, it comes, we need some stone, some smooth stone, so let's go over to the furnace right here. I have been cooking some recently, which is nice. Yep, plenty of it in there right now. So yeah, we're just going to expand that wall out by 4 blocks. I think this should be enough so that the wall isn't in the way. So if I bring that to there, then obviously when I rip this section out, this area right here should be big enough to cover what I'm trying to do. But obviously, we're obviously trying to do this pattern as well. So if I tear all this out between this pillar and the other section, which this is the bit that's important now, I think, is we get this right, and then everything else just should fall into place, essentially. I mean, I could just recover this back up with grass again at some point in the future. That's not the problem. It's trying to get the shape dug out for now so we can get our sort of monument built. Now, the thing I was mentioning earlier is about, I think I know how we're going to choose when we are ready to put stuff on the monument, especially with the ore blocks. Now, the ore blocks, I'm going to do it in a... It's going to take a very long time to do it, I feel like, but I think it'll be worth it. I don't want to put the ore blocks on the monument till we are capable of making a full beacon of the block on its own. Yeah. I think that sounds mental enough, and I think it is, but I think it'd be fun. I think it's a nice little change of pace. So let's just keep building these up. I don't remember if any of them were actually different. So let's grab some more stone. So then we want to do the pattern 1 block lower than where it currently is. 1, 2, 1, 2. That looks silly. It's not mixed. I can't leave it like that. That'll bug me way too much. So let's just cross those over, throw that there and there, here, here, here. So then it will be grass above it, which we don't have the blocks for just yet. Then we need to come up with the pattern again that was just in this area. So if I remember correctly, I think it's this. So let's just jump up here. I mean, if I get it wrong, I'm just going to copy it off one of the other sections anyway. But I think, going off of that, I think it's that. And it just needs the... Oh, no, it's not. It's... Oh, these are the ones with the right way upstairs as well. Ugh. I know which ones these are now. This is this style of top piece. Like so. There we go. Aha. So, obviously, the only hard point we've got here now is realizing that this is going to stick out like a sore thumb. So, first of all, let's knock out the front wall, because I need to figure out if this area is big enough anyway for the monument. I know the monument is 19 blocks on the inside, which makes it 21 blocks in length. And I think I already worked it out. I think it was 16 before I took that extra panel out. So I think we should have enough space. Yes, let's rip this out as well. I want to get rid of that entire top section right there. So the map in my hand says this X coordinate right here is 18. 21 takes us to 39. So if we run down here, 39 is actually that block right there. Okay. It's actually 1 block short, which is kind of awkward, really. 16 plus 3 on the inside is 19. Is there anything else we can sneak onto the monument? Diamond... Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be 20 because we've got emerald to put on it as well. So I think actually 38 here, 18 over this side. I think the monument will actually be big enough if these are our side panels. Aha! Somehow works out for the best after all, which is nice. We're obviously just going to change this afterwards anyway, so let's just rip out the section that's going to need. So what I'm thinking of doing is that I'll have it stick forward by a block anyway, just so it doesn't make this area look a little bit stupid. So if I dig it back 2, I think everything should be good. And also it gives me the torches back as well, which I'm missing. So, now that we've done that, let's first of all just terraform a little bit. Let's rip out all the flowers we don't want to look at. Especially now because this area is going to be so much better now. I mean, it's nice to just bring things back every so often, just so you don't have to... It's almost like a memory, I think, when you do things like this. When you kind of just take a stop from what you're doing, looking at the future, and you kind of turn back and you go, hang on a second, we did this cool thing way back then, and everything looks so much nicer because of it. So, I do actually have a picture right here of the monument in its blandest form, which is nice. I'm going to need those stairs. So, across the front, which is what we want, ignoring the nearest side panel, which is going to have this here and here, we're going to alternate blocks like this, but I need to have I got silk touch? Yes, I do, because what I am immediately forgetting is that underneath every single one of these alternating blocks is a piece of quartz. Aha! There we go. Now, obviously, because the monument's got an extra block in it, I think it's going to mess it up. So, let's just hope it doesn't. I mean, I think it does. I think what I'm going to have to do is have a look at my old one. What did I put on Lost in the Depths' monument? Because I remember it has 4 blocks. There, let's just start this off, because I know this is going to what I'll end up having to do anyway. There we go. So let's put the glass between it, like so. Because I feel like when it hits one of the ends, it's going to look silly. I did actually... Have I got a picture of both of them? No, I don't. Which is a little bit awkward, really. I really should have taken a picture to realise what size I actually needed. So this is going to end up like that. Oh, no, it's fine. It somehow actually works out being on this size. So we'll tear out this block. This block comes out as well. Glass here. Quartz, glass, quartz, glass. Just smash that by hand. There we go. And this one's the last one. There we go. Okay, so that's the easy part of the monument. The next part is just dead straightforward. Just got to fill in the back piece with quartz. And this is where I run out of quartz dramatically, which is amazing. 19. I think I'm 1 block short of quartz. Oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, 2 blocks short. Oh well, that's fine. I mean, nobody's ever going to see it anyway. But I think it was just the principle, really, that I wanted something that looked good. I mean, over on this corner right here, we're going to have to terraform it, this smidgy piece anyway. Because the glass actually needs to stick up here and here. So that's glass all the way across the back, which means that is a piece of quartz. Which means we're going to have to come up with something right here to cover up the side of the monument. I mean, it's going to cut into the monument on both sides of it, I think. But at least what we could probably do on the other side is do that curve further forward. I mean, if we brought the curve up to the front, it'd be sort of a really weird section. But at least, I mean, if this was a flat wall, we might be able to do something then. But for now, I'm going to take that out. We will grab the piece of quartz from the middle right here, just for now. Really wishing I'd just got that little bit more quartz. It's always that tiny bit that you need. Tell you what, we're just going to run into the nether really quickly and grab 8 bits. That's like the tiniest bit ever. Okay, let's just jump in. Which one's Fortune 3? This one. Ooh, it looks like we've got a nice view of the inside of our nether right there. Ghast over here. Please ignore me, Ghast. I'm just going to run around and steal your quartz. Some up in the top corner right there. I'm wondering if there's any down here. Probably not. Like I said, I didn't want to spend too long in here again. I've already been in here once. But we ran out of materials, so hey, what can you do? Just smash this. I need to get up faster. Jump, jump. Break, 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 break. 5. Oh, and the gas is blowing it up quicker as well. No gas, bad. Okay, is that 8? That's 10. That's good enough. Right, I'm out. Goodbye. We don't need to be here. No one likes you, Ghast. Or you, Ghast. Just gonna fly fast. Or, you know, just crash into a wall. That works too. Get in the portal. Thank you very much, game. There we go. Okay, so let's climb back up here now. Now I've got the extra quartz that I needed after that hell of a couple of seconds there. There we go. 2 extra blocks. That's all we needed to finish this thing out. So let's put 1 here and 1 back here. Then we can run the glass across the back like this. And then it just alternates glowstone behind it to light it up. We'll probably put a nice wall behind this as well to make it look a little bit prettier. So let's get my quartz. It is glowstone. Oh, glowstone. What am I doing? Let's just smash this. Gotta be careful with the glass. Okay, phew. And we'll alternate these all the way along like this. Then the last thing really is just to put the tiniest bit on the bottom of them. So that's a monument in a nutshell, really. It's that thing of, I know I'm going to end up having to change this as well on this side, and I don't want to, because it kind of matches everything I need. But I mean, it's okay, I guess. I mean, we could probably just end up nicking a couple blocks out of the side of it, and then hiding it with a tree or something, just so it looks a bit better. The alternative is, we kind of need to work on this side anyway. So, I mean, it's a start. Now the tricky thing is, I'm going to use the shulker box to kind of do a bit of switcheroo. Let's grab all these. I should have grabbed them in order if I was thinking that through. How much more can I throw in there so I can grab? There we go. Okay, I've got them all. So, white. Oh, this is going to be tricky because I remember them in monument order, and this is not a monument order. Actually, let's test myself. So, just throw random ones on the bar. I'm going to grab light blue because I just know where light blue is. Light blue is there. None of these are at the start, so I don't really want any of these. I want magenta. Orange is in place, so we can get rid of orange off the bar. Light grey. We need yellow. Lime. Then, ooh, it's yellow, lime, magenta. Then, what's this one? Is it pink? Pink, dark grey, light grey. So let's get the pink and the dark grey in. Trying to think, because this is the 8 that used to be on the original, and then it's cyan, purple, brown. So, no, what have I just done with cyan? There it is. Okay, cyan, purple. Where's the brown? Brown is there. Blue, red, blue, green, red, black, if I remember correctly. Blue, green, red, black. Oh no, blue and the brown are the wrong way around. Okay. It's a good job I spot that beforehand. There we go. And then brown is the last one, which is right there. And then obviously we have 5 extras on the end, which is going to be iron, gold, emerald, diamond, and AN other when we choose to use it. Now, obviously, I think with the beacon idea, I think it's only the 4 blocks anyway. Yeah, so they're the 4 that we want to make full beacons out of anyway. So obviously, we already have an iron beacon, which means we could probably put that one on the monument already. And I guess the extra block on the end is sort of the completion block. That's sort of the, we have finished the game now, we're done sort of block. So let's go and grab some dirt. I'm going to just fill in that back panel. And then we'll do a nice little bit of a wall at some point in a different time. Let's just grab some dirt. I haven't got the inventory space. Please, game, please keep the stuff open. I'm not closing the chest. It's just, some of the stuff in this game just still isn't very responsive, and it's quite annoying. What we will do is we will go and throw all of the remaining carpets back in the woolen box that we have. So this can go like so. No, game, please just persist and at least do what I want you to do. So then underneath we're going to go 2 deep, just in case we ever need to put gravel in this area on the paths. And then obviously we can hide the fact that there is this horrible thing underneath with a couple torches. Just smash one out in the corner there as well. And we'll bury that. Now obviously because we've moved the floor up top, there might actually be new torches we can place on this area right here too. And it looks like we have one, which is going to go right there. And I think the ones on the front panel are actually still on the front wall. So let's take out all of the dirt that's right here. We need to take out this. Aha, there we go, okay. Oh no, okay, the jump boost is still in effect, which is nice. Yes, let's throw everything back in the shulker box, because my inventory is clustered with carpets that I don't need. In fact, what I should have done is grab the carpets, let's chuck them in the, let's chuck them down in the wool box. Let's just go fly down there. Game, please let my fireworks work, thank you. It's not that point. Oh, it looks like we seem to have a guest in our sheep pen, which is odd. Wasn't really expecting a sheep. He must have spawned in here naturally. Huh. Wonder what the low chances of that happening are. That's me trying to do a firework. You see how painful that is to watch? Okay, so I mean, looking at this, it's not too bad. We are missing a couple panels at the top there, which is why that looks a little bit silly. Is our stone in here? It is, and the stairs are as well. So that should be up there. There should be 2 pieces of stone on top of those, which we're going to just quickly run around and chuck on them on top. I think what we need to do is figure out what we want to do with the wool. How to classify if a wool has been completed. Now, the first idea I had is to just say a wool is completed when we make a junction on the rail system. But I don't think we're going to end up making that many junctions anyway. Okay, so we're going to actually only need to be able to fill in this area so that we can see it behind the glass. So everywhere on the bottom layer is pure glass. So we're going to need like a line of like stone brick, I think. And immediately just remove those 2 torches that I put in. Good job. Put that down there. Yeah, so if we do this, it's just this making it look pretty from behind now is the only problem we've got. I mean, I think that's the easiest bit in comparison to actually getting all the material and making everything look good. So that's stone brick. Yeah, we're going to run stone brick all the way down. I just kind of hovered over that extra block there. I only just noticed. Yes, let's turn the extra stone that we have in my inventory to more stone brick. Just do alternating blocks. We can fill the rest in with sort of cobblestone or dirt or something. We're never going to see it. In fact, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You guys will know it's there. I know it's there. But it saves me wasting my blocks, which I'm actually going to use for the build. So, this is where we get a little bit different. We're going to mix this up a bit. This is going to mess me up completely. So, stone, stone, stone. This is a stone brick. So, we're going to kind of do the pattern that we usually do. So let's go back over this side. This will probably be the same. Yes, it's going to be a stone paneling all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then that will go there. Leave a gap of 3. 1 there. 3 more. 3. And the last one should be 2. What? Okay. Have I messed something up? Oh no, what we're going to have to do is just alternate it, I think, because I remember correctly, it wasn't 3 gaps anyway in the first place. It was just... Yeah, it wasn't. It had like a 5, a 3, a 3, and a 1. But the paneling between them would have made so that that was right. We're going to do stairs. I think this will make something nice. And then we'll do stone brick. Placed in the right place would help. And then use the right tool to dismantle it would also help. Smashing out these alternating blocks. That's the last one. There we go. And then just going to place these in right here. And then we'll do some upside down stairs. And that should pretty much be it for the monument. Which is nice. It still looks a bit... It's a bit rough on the edges still. I think that's okay though. We need to come up with a better idea for the 2 edges on the edge of the monument. But for now I think it looks okay. I think we've done our job. It is definitely reminding me of a monument though. Which is exactly what its purpose was. And we're just going to quickly throw... Did I run out of stone? Yes, I did. I wanted to put just one single piece of stone on that edge. So let's just grab one. There we go. I want it at the top right here. In that gap there. So it kind of doesn't look stupid. See, that looks okay. I think that actually looks really good. Not to lie. What we will do though is we will just tear out the edge of the panels. Because I feel like it has to be done properly. If I'm going to do this, there's no point me just half-heartedly trying. And then this is actually obsidian, I think, at the back. And let's just grab some glass. Glass goes there and there. And then we'll do the same on the other side. We're just going to cut it out. I think it makes more sense to make it look like a monument in the right place than have it in the wrong place. So let's just tear this out. This comes with obsidian, glass, obsidian, obsidian, glass. Then we need to just change that wall piece right there. We need more stone, which is in the shulker box. There we go. I mean, you probably won't actually notice this when it's done. I think that's the key thing, I think, is you shouldn't be able to see what's been changed since. I'm just going to throw all the items in this shulker box for now. And I'm going to go and grab everything that we think we have so far completed then. I feel like for now what we'll do is we'll say it's every time a junction works on the system. Because I feel like I'm going to have way too many junctions for what I need. What don't I need in that chest? They shouldn't be in there anyway. So let's just throw those in there. We're going to head down there. Let's grab 9 iron. Let's throw the iron block on there. So we've actually got iron in here already, haven't I? 4, 7, 8, 9. And we have 5 junctions in our world which work, which are actually, funnily enough, the first 5 blocks on a monument. Aha! And what we will do on the monument, though, I think what we're useful, is we'll sign each one of them above it, just to tell you which junction goes where. Light blue and yellow. Aha! There we go. Let's just fly past. So we have our nice monument. Where can I see that piece of dirt? Oh, I don't want to see that. Nobody wants to see dirt on a monument. So let's put a piece of stone there. That's about the 4th time now I think I've gone back to this chest. You know what? I'm going to leave the stone in my inventory this time. I'm not making that mistake, I don't know, for the 4th time or something. Because that should be there. And then this should be andesite. Because we've kind of just chopped that off a little bit. But I mean, you never really notice it, to be fair. And I think this looks so much nicer. Having this sort of chopped off section that kind of a monument has just planted itself in. That looks really stupid, though, on this side. So we'll just break this and we'll just put just a straight column in, I think. There you go. And that will change. That will be a stone brick. I mean, I'll just craft 4 really quickly. There we go. This is why I don't tend to do too much building on camera, if you hadn't figured that out. It's because I'm so picky with my builds, it's not really interesting to watch. But then again, I digress. There we go. And I think that is pretty much it. So, let's end this episode off by placing everything on the monument where we want it to go for the ones that have been completed. And I will get these signed off camera so we know which ones have been done. I need to quickly run over here, munch on a couple potatoes, craft the block, chuck the block on, and we should be done. We just need to come up with what should be the final block of the monument. We've created it with an extra block in mind, because otherwise we'd have ended up with a weird pattern on the base of our obsidian that doesn't work. So, iron is the first... Oh, iron is actually the first one. Gold is the first one. Iron is the second one. It's gold, iron, diamond, emerald, mystery block. We need to come up with an idea for that block. Yeah, I'm stuck. If you guys have got any suggestions for what that end block should be, please let me know, because it would really encourage us to actually set up something to work. I mean, for now, we actually have the 5 junctions. The white wool goes off towards, that's north. They're just, the first 4 are just north, south, east, and west. Well, I mean, mainly, magenta's the castle, orange is the potato farm at the moment, blue is off towards that side of the world where we have the sort of houses and the church and stuff. And then obviously white goes towards where the storage room and the ship is. And yellow actually is the one that goes up to the ship as well. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed. And I guess I will see you all again in the next one. Bye-bye.